Good morning. And can we just take a second? Jojo was like, this is Jojo right here. Boop, boop, boop. And he was just kind of like oddly staring this way. And I just wanted to, let me lower this light because it's like I rearranged my light to make it more like direct instead of like in the side. And I'm hoping that it's going to do something different when I read. But good morning, as always, fresh out the bed, about to read the tarot. Excuse this blob of on my shirt. I'm not dirty. This is my I color my hair shirt. I dye my hair shirt. So I bleach my hair shirt. That's bleach there, and this is a blob of purple that I put in my hair once. So yeah, ignore that. I'm not dirty. And actually I need water. Give me a sec. Up close and personal. This is Joji. Oh, you burped. You okay? This is Jojo's. He's gonna be 9 months on the 22nd this month. And yeah, he's a fatty. My little fatty boy. My little fatty boy. Okay. He's not a clingy guy, but he gets really like, oh, I want my mom. But then again, I'm never home. I mean, I'm home, but I spend a lot of time working and leaving him by himself. And I don't like him on my desk, so I'm not that person. No. He can get on my desk all he wants when I'm not around. But when I'm working, I don't want him jumping on here and being all like, oh, this is... Yeah, I'm not that reader. Like, I need my space. Anyway, I just wanted to introduce Jojo, so I'm gonna go get my water and possibly some coffee. Alright, I'm back. And I was coughing like crazy. I got my coffee, I got my water. I haven't picked out my cards yet. Part of me wants to use Celtic Tarot again. I don't know what's the deal, but yeah, I don't know what the deal is. But I want to do something. I want to talk about the retrograde for some reason. I'm not about it, I don't really pay attention to it. It comes, it goes, and I'm like, what? But for some reason, this retrograde has been piquing my interest. I'm sorry. I don't know what's up. I need my coffee. I need warm liquids right now. I really grabbed this to see, but I don't even know if it has that card in here. But I'm gonna let something fall out, and then I'm gonna look for the card. Something has fallen, and we got conjunction, empowerment. This is my Numinous Tarot. See, I changed my direction of my light, and I think this is too much. It's like, it's washed out. I'm gonna have to hold it in a weird ass way. So I need to move my light from directly in front of me back to the side, because for some reason it works better, even though it looks better right now. So I'm gonna do that. I need a new light, period, because this sucker has been through it. It has survived so much. And it's a little rinkety-dinky thing, like, that's all. Nothing fancy. I feel like I got it at, like, Ross or some shit. Or even Dee Dee's. But anyway, let me get it together here. See? So much better. It's not like bam. So we got conjunction, empowerment, and the keywords are combines with, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, activates, intensifies, authorizes. Sorry. Allies with concentrates, saturates, overrides, overwhelms. And that is good. That is great for this Mercury retrograde vibe I was getting. Now I'm going to see if Mercury retrograde is even in this deck. I'm starting to think it's not. It's houses, moons, and planets. And, there is planets. So let me get Mercury. See what that's all about, eh? And it's going to be starting its retrograde phase on the 13th, which is Wednesday. Today I'm recording on Sunday the 10th. Wednesday the 13th, in 2 days, will be the start of Mercury retrograde. And of course, we are already in the shadow phase of it. And it ends on January 1st. Yay! Coming into the new year fresh. So fresh. I mean, if this is a card, I'm going to say, representing Mercury's retrograde coming through, it's going to be a lot of changes in just a matter of 3 weeks. I'm sorry, guys. I did a lot of smoky last night, and I'm like, I know. Trust me, I know. And not the good smoky. The bad kind. Mercury, where you at? Yeah, I don't think retrograde is in here. Let me look one more time. Sorry, guys. You don't have to sit for this. Nope, it's not in it. But I know what deck does have. Actually, no. That deck doesn't have it either. I was thinking about the Monology Tarot deck. So, I guess I don't have retrograde anywhere. But I have Mercury. And that means communication. Yes. My Mercury's in Scorpio. Yay. Words, thoughts, analysis. I don't know why I can't say that word right now. Information, learning, trade, ideas, smarts, reporting, awareness, vision, lens, palette, perception, curiosity, narrative, muse, wonder is the definition or the keywords for Mercury. Communication, the communicative planet. So, yeah. People usually relate Mercury retrograde with like technology and travel and plans and stuff like that. But Mercury is a communicative. It's the mind kind of planet. So now that it's going in retrograde, I feel, instead of thinking that all this outer stuff is going to be happening, I feel it's more internal, mental changes that happen. And, what we think, we create. So just be careful on, like, the information you get, even from me, about Mercury retrograde. Because what you're filtering in, you're processing out, if that makes sense. But empowerment, I think this is gonna be a good. I don't know why. Out of all the goddamn Mercury retrogrades, this one's the one that's like getting my attention, and I'm just like, why? What is it? I know I did a December reading, didn't bring up Mercury retrograde not once, but I did say there was gonna be some unveiling stuff. But it's gonna be hard to process, but it's gonna be good for you. And I think this Mercury retrograde, this 3-week period into the new year, the calendar new year, not the zodiac new year, is going to be a level up. We got the card of empowerment. And the key words are all like progressing kind of words. Authorizes, intensifies, enhances, strengthens, combines with, saturates, overrides, overwhelms, concentrates, allies with. I don't know. It sounds really like, hey-o. So I'm gonna just I'm sorry guys, let me get a little bit. I was letting it just kind of like cool down because I had it boiling hot. This is that instant coffee, baby. It is Starbucks instant coffee, and it's better than the Folgers instant coffee and all the other instant coffees that I've tried, because I don't have a coffee machine, and I'm like, I want a drip coffee machine. Drip coffee. I don't want a Keurig, because I read an article about filtered coffee, and if I'm going to be drinking coffee, it's got to be filtered. I thought of French press, but I don't think that's filtered. It needs to be through the paper. Anyway, so yeah, I'm like, I should have put that on my Christmas list. A fucking drip coffee machine. I wasn't thinking. It's like when they hit me with the, what do you want for Christmas? Name 5 things. I was just like, rollerblades. All this fucking shit that I'm like, why did I ask for this? I don't even need this, but whatever. I guess it's not stuff that you need. It's something that you would like. Christmas gifts. So, anyway. Awkward. So, instant coffee it is for me. That sucker is hot, but it's delicious. Alright. Let's get it. Let me turn off my phone real quick. Okay. Alrighty, so what are we using? I think I'm gonna use the Five Below Tarot. The Five Below Tarot, that's its name. Can't remember. It's probably like Celestial Tarot or some shit like that. I don't know. But this is my Five Below Tarot. I think I spoke about it before. I'm not gonna speak about it right now, but it's literally from Five Below. I don't keep it in its box, so I don't remind. It doesn't remind me like where it's come from. All right. So, oh, what was that? What was that? Tell me it was the ace? No, it was swords. Decisions, 2 of swords. I saw it like 1 minute ago, but it slapped back in, and I was curious. I thought it was the wands, the ace of wands, but it was the 2 of swords. The swords in this deck is red, and it throws me off. But I still like it. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm doing a reading about Mercury Retrograde and all its glory and what it's going to be exposing and enhancing, I guess, in your lives this 3 weeks before the new year, the calendar new year. So we're going to go with, let's just shuffle. Anything that pops out, I am not taking, because let's... The last reading was just like all of these things, but it worked out. Like it all came together, and I like that. But I kind of want to be a little more. I was gonna say constricted, but that's not the word I'm looking for. I don't know what I wanted to say, but I just wanted more guided. Sorry. More constructive. I don't know. I want to empower this reading. I need to take control. I don't want to take a flipper, goddammit. One just flipped out and I don't want to take it. But it's sitting on my lap and I don't want to see it. That's part of like, I want control, but I'm curious at the same time. And we got more flippers. Okay, fuck it. I'm not in control. Ooh, this one I didn't see. I know you guys I haven't seen it because I looked at it and it was the bottom card. It was the top of the card, so I'm just gonna put that down. Then we had 3 that flipped out in the shuffle. Starting off with the Fool. New beginnings. You can look at Mercury Retrograde as a new beginning. For sure. Because everything that comes within that little period, I feel is very prominent. Especially with the empowerment card. It's like, you should take heed on what happens and really take in everything you learn, realize, and whatever within that period. After that, we got the Knight of Pentacles, my friends. Yes. The Fool and the Knight of Pentacles. What a nice beginning. I haven't seen the third card yet, but what a nice beginning. I mean, you got a new beginning, and then you're moving along with purpose to sustainability in some form. Something that's lucrative, material wealth, and for sureness. And you're going. Yeah, you're going. It's good. I just knew. The third card was not going to flow nicely because we're talking about Mercury retrograde. Yeah. Now, before I show you this third card, you remember when I was talking about... God damn, hold on. I'm sorry. But you remember how I was talking about Mercury retrograde, and I feel like it's more about the mind. For some reason I said that because I relate Mercury to the swords a lot, and this is not a sword card. That's not why I'm bringing it up, but I'm going somewhere with this. So for me, Mercury retrograde is a mindset, because thoughts, words, actions are all started with the mind, and the communication works within the mind. And oh yeah, I was about to look at this card that I have face down while I was talking. I wanted to flip it over as like some sort of confirmation, but I'm gonna not right now. But anyway, back to what I was saying before I trail off and forget what I'm talking about. I feel with this third card, it's like some sort of inner outer battle. We have the Fool, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and the third card is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Do you see where I'm going with this? This isn't fair. Doesn't make sense to me. You have a direction, but the King of Pentacles is reverse with this new beginning with the Knight of Pentacles. Feels inner outer. It's like outwardly you're taking the moves and the actions, but you know, the Knight of Pentacles is pretty fucking slow with everything she does. It's like methodical and making sure everything is where it needs to be before they move forward, because like they want to make sure that one fucking step that they take that's like already sloth pace, when it lands on ground, it's gonna flourish with flowers like fucking spring, like Persephone's mother, who I forget her name, the goddess of whatever. No, like Persephone herself. When she steps on ground after she gets out of the underworld in the Hades realm, when she comes back to the surface, it's motherfucking spring. She walks and there's buds of flowers, bouquet of flowers blooming at her foot. Why am I saying this? I don't know. Wow, I lost it. But let's go back to this King of Pentacles. Fuck, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the fuck I was bringing. Persephone and spring and bloom and... Oh, yeah. The Knight of Pentacles. Like, that's how he works. You feel me? Slow and steady. Like winter. I mean, they're normally depicted in winter, actually. I know in the Celtic Tarot, the Pentacles are always pictured in snow, blizzard, or like just winter. Because it's quiet, it's slow, it's like not exciting. But it's more about longevity than instant gratification, which is the fire signs, the wands. That's instant gratification. Pentacles is long term. Anyway, you got this guy after the Fool, which is great, but with the King of Pentacles, I feel it's more like so internal. Like, I don't know if you think you can do this. I don't think you think you're worthy of it. I don't think you think you are the king, even if you're a female watching this. Because the king is an energy. It's different from the queen. Just saying the two sounds different. You know what I mean? It's not better or worse. It's just different forms of the same shit. But there's something in you that's, I don't know. I feel like it's going to do something with this Fool. Because a Fool speaks of new beginnings. I wanted to turn over this card because this is how I have it right now. This is what I'm reading, and this is the card that fell off into my thigh, and I didn't see it. I put it down. It is reversed. I can tell it's reversed. That's the one thing I don't like about these cards. I can tell when the cards are upright and reversed, and I didn't notice that when I put it down, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, okay, it's reversed. I want to see. Okay, lack of planning. No. This is the Three of Wands in reverse. Can you see it? Okay. Three of Wands in reverse. And this is a card that I wanted to bring when I was talking about Mercury retrograde. Plans. Plans, man. Not plans, that's the Two of Wands. The Three of Wands is your ships coming in, but there could be a delay. Travel. Mercury retrograde. Look at that. Some sort of something coming in is delayed. Let's get another card. I think everything happens for a reason. If it's delayed, it's because of something. A card flipped over. Just looking for it. Bam. Oh, look at that. It's Four of Swords in reverse. I need more. Let's take it. Temperance. Okay. Balance. Okay. This is definitely unbalanced. I could, because I said it was unfair. It doesn't make sense. How could you be this but have that as the core of you reverse? How could you be moving forward and be like this at the core? I don't know why I'm relating this into the internal, but usually reversals are internal anyway. Maybe that's my logic. But these three over here are odd to me. They're hard to read right now. Three of Wands, Four of Swords reverse, both reverse, and then the Temperance card. The Four of Swords is the cosmic rest. The Three of Wands is the ships not returning anytime soon, a delay. And then the Temperance speaks of balance. But the Four of Swords cosmic rest is in reverse, so I don't know if it's time to get up or realizing something. There's something, yeah, definitely not balanced, because the inner outer part, the Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, inner outer situation is not balanced with the Temperance, confirming that. Not saying it was a clarifier for that, but it just kind of confirms it to me. And then this kind of action, it's like going back to the drawing board because something didn't come through. But that drawing, it's like you need to wait. You need to wait. You need to wait some more. Don't get ahead of yourself. You need to wait some more. Temperance, you need to find that balance. The waiting game, I guess it could be the waiting game could be a balancing thing. maybe it could be. I need clarifiers on all of this. And I want to use a different deck. Where is it? Where is it? No, it is this one. No, it's not this one. Hold up. So I can't find the deck that I want to use. And I think it's somewhere in my bag. One of my bags. So I'm going to use this one, which is still a very decent deck. It's my vice versa deck. Love the imagery. It's clear, crisp. And I love the vice versa storytelling. Alright, let's get some clarifiers for all of these cards, because, like, I don't know, man. It really is this or that right now. But it's within the Fool card, and I feel the Fool is talking about Mercury retrograde. It's like that new stage. You don't know what the fuck you're getting into, but you're going in regardless. You're going in regardless if you want to or not, because it is in the calendar. The shuffle is weird. They're not the easiest cards to shuffle. I have to do, I'm sure everybody has their own way of shuffling the vice versa, but I shuffle them like, I make sure I flip them, shuffle, flip. There's no, it doesn't matter if they're reverse or whatever, but I have to, I don't know. I'm thinking and talking. I'm actually thinking of trying to understand this reading, to be honest. The Four of Swords is throwing me. I need to read up on it real quick. And I'm gonna use my book because that's why I have the books for. Okay, I guess I'm using this one. This isn't the book I wanted. I got this book from Five Below, but there's another book I got from Five Below which is better for me. Like this. But I guess since I picked it, I guess I should read from it, huh? Four Swords. And the way he's depicted in this Four Swords is a little different. It feels Five of Cups to me. Sorry. I swear, if I'm actually getting sick right before this Christmas party, I'm gonna be pissed because I had strep last year's Christmas party, so I missed it. And everybody's like, don't get sick. I'm like, I hope not. I was just sick like a couple weeks ago. I had I think I had COVID. Not a couple weeks ago. What was happening? Something major was happening. It's like I keep missing major events because I'm sick. And I was thinking about that the other day, but we're not gonna go there because it's gonna have me in a tunnel again. Okay. Reverse Four of Swords. Burnt out. Exhaustion, collapse, self-neglect, stagnation, complacency. Yeah. I feel something. I feel like the delay of something with the Three of Wands is what leads to that vibe of the Four of Swords, and it could be triggering this King of Pentacles in reverse. But the Temperance comes in like not a saving grace, but like a reminder. Like, what did I say earlier? Keep going, stay balanced. I don't know what I said, but I said something in a way where it's like kind of like pushing you forward. That's what the Temperance is giving me. It's like it's pushing you forward, but telling you what you have to do. You have to stay balanced, okay? Sometimes the scale goes to one end, but you know what? You work on getting it even. Because this will take you a long way. The balancing act. It's funny that I got this book because the way that they interpret this Four of Swords, they're talking about the Fool, and the Fool is here as the very first card. This Fool is you. This Fool is the Knight of Pentacles. I'm gonna read it. It says reverse. I'm reading the description for Four of Swords. It says reversed, the Fool finds exhaustion and burnout. Everything may be telling her or him that he or she needs to take a break, but still he or she resists. It can also indicate that a temporary rest has turned into passivity and stagnation. In his or her sanctuary, time doesn't stop. The world continues to place demands, but he or she may fear stepping back into the madness again. Aww. Yeah, I feel like something didn't work out. And it left you like uncertain and fearful to try again. When I was talking about this Nine of Pentacles and the way he moves and how sloth-like he is with each step and how he wants that step when it touches ground to flourish with whatever he's striving for, I feel like if that doesn't happen, it really does kind of like break him. Because he puts so much effort in that one step forward. Like, one step could be a few years, you know? He's very slow. But trust me, when he starts to move, there is passion, reason, and drive behind him. He practically turns into the fucking Knight of Wands. But a Knight of Wands is a little reckless. He doesn't play around. Okay, if you think about all the earth signs, Capricorn for one, bruh, they don't play. Alright? You want to play around? I mean, there's Capricorns out there that I've met. It's so weird. And guys, mainly. Like, male Capricorns, they're like, they can either come serious or come fucking buck wild. Like, or maybe a combination of both. I've met a few Capricorn women who are a lot more in their way than Capricorn men. But still, they mean business. If you're full of fuckery, they ain't gonna fuck with you. They ain't gonna fuck with you. Virgos. They are my empresses and emperors. Literally. Because I have this one Virgo guy who I did a tarot reading for, and the emperor kept coming out for him. And I'm just like, why? Because I secretly cannot stand him. But he kept getting the emperor, so he just goes around we work together. He just goes around the job like, yo soy el emperia. I can't, my Spanish saying that word is like the worst. Basically, he says, I'm the emperor in Spanish. And he says it like every chance he gets. He just like... Anyway, my Virgos are my empresses and emperors. They are regal, stoic, and smart. And they know what's best for you. And then we got our Tauruses that are they're more the chilled, frolicky type of they're the ones that are having a little more fun than the other two earth signs, for sure. They are the I forget what it's called. Whatever, they just play around a lot. But they're still about their money and their foundation and their security and comfort, for sure. They are the more materialistic than the other ones. And when you're materialistic, you're definitely comfortable, I feel. There's people out there who are just about material, and it feels stale, and it feels cold. Like when you go into their environment, like with a person who is all about material wealth, And you can see that they're all about material wealth, but you don't feel the comforts that material wealth abundance should give you. All you feel is lifelessness, cold, hard. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm talking about environments, like how you usually people who are about material are about their environments and their surrounding, like their home is what I'm getting at. Tauruses, they're about material, but when you step in their home, bruh, you feel like you just stepped into somebody's vagina. Like this cozy, warm, probably a little moist environment that just you can't even get away from. It's so cozy. They know how to work with material wealth. Anyway, I'm trailing off. I say that. Let me stop. I'm gonna keep trailing off if I speak upon that. So I feel the Knight of Pentacles, put some work into something. I mean, this Three of Swords comes after planning and movement. And now you're waiting for what you sent out there to come back with, let's say, the ships. Because it's usually 3 ships coming in or going out. I can't remember. Sometimes that's like the debate. They can't tell if the ships are coming in or going out. I say they're coming in. So, where was I? Okay. Him. Here he's like receiving what he put out. But when it's reversed, there's a delay. His ship's probably sunk too. You know what I mean? Like, there's something that didn't pan out. And I think it's triggering because this still feels internal. King of Pentacles. This is who you are inside. This is what you thrive to be. And you put all your efforts into being that. But it's not. Something fell through. Another thing I just got right now as I was talking, this King of Pentacles. You could be going about some sort of venture in the wrong way. Because when the King of Pentacles is in reverse by itself, I don't know why I'm pairing it with the Knight of Pentacles. I think because it's just so close together right after the Fool. When the King of Pentacles is by himself and he's in reverse, it's a very sketchy vibe. Oh man, I just felt it. I felt this is another person in your life who is probably putting up hurdles and obstacles and delays in your life. But I got it crystal clear. The Temperance is serving as a reminder. The Temperance is normally an angel holding these cups, pouring it into one and the other, has one foot in the water and on ground. I mean, they are centered. And I think the Temperance is telling you that you need to temper yourself. Because what's coming up in this 3 weeks Mercury retrograde is very turbulent. But, like I said earlier on, with the mental thing, I still think it's a mental thing. It all depends on how you respond, how you react, how you deal, and how you talk to yourself, mainly. Because this is a communication planet. And I don't know why I'm getting it hard, as in watch how you talk to yourself. Be kind to yourself. I said that in my last reading, because Cindy, another reader that I follow, who I haven't listened to her readings in a very long time, but she's there and I see her. But she always says, be gentle with yourself at the end of her readings, and it's so fucking true. Like, talk to yourself gently when you're talking to yourself. I like talking to yourself. And if you are talking to yourself, that's fine. Because sometimes we're overloaded here that it just comes out of the mouth. And you're just having a full-blown conversation alone. And that's fine. You're just kind of like purging. Alone. Unless you have somebody you can purge to, then try doing that. But talking to yourself is totally normal. Totally. Yeah. So this book goes into also reflect. It goes to interpretation, reflection, and then some other stuff, actions to take. And I like, and I don't like that it's going this way. This reading now, it's totally changed on me, and I really do feel this is the story now, because before I was kind of like, I don't fucking know. I'm just reading and reading until it comes. This Nine of Pentacles is you right after the Fool, right? Going into the King of Pentacles, who is, I feel, a whole nother person, a whole nother energy that you're gonna be dealing with, and is affecting your life. Because your ships have fell through, something didn't happen, a delay, I don't know, something didn't pan out the way you wanted. Because it's that, like I said, this is the card after planning, after making a full-blown plan and imagining it and blah blah blah. This is finally moving, but it's in reverse, so something happened, a delay. I feel going from this full night action to this, with this guy in the middle, definitely he did something. Because this is good move. This is good. This is coming out of the floodgates fucking yeah, or hoorah, or yeehaw. Like, fucking going. But then you have the king, and then all of a sudden you got the Three of Wands in reverse? Like, ¿qué pasó? What happened? It's okay. Then you're led into this stalemate card. See how the swords are pointing at his face? They're normally like this. It's cosmic rest. You're resting, you're contemplating, you're letting cosmic information come to you, kind of like the Hanged Man. But this is like, you've done enough. You can't do any more. Here we are. And now you're resting. Here it's like, you can't even fucking rest. You got these swords like pointing at your face. Like, I don't know. But all these swords are pointing at your face are all these like negative self-talk that you tell yourself. Swords are about communication. Mercury retrograde. 3 weeks. 3 swords. Well, the fourth one is under him, which means the body. I think it's like hands, mind, body, and soul are the representation of the swords in the Four of Swords. So this is the soul card. I mean, this is a soul sword. It's above. It's there. You know. It's, you can't even see it. These swords, hand, mind, body. I don't know. You're really gonna have to be gentle with yourself. I said it already. The Temperance, though. Okay, this is where you're left. The Temperance comes in like a saving grace. Literally, because it's an angel. It's an angel. I don't want to pull it out of the deck, but it's an angel, and she comes out, and I think she pours that water, and I think that water is soothing as fuck. It's so clarifying for some reason. I can hear it. I can hear this water transferring from one cup to the other. I can hear. She's normally in a field. Actually, the best. Let me pull her out from this deck. She looks so beautiful in this deck, or he. Like, I don't know if it's a male or female, but they look so beautiful in this deck. Here she is. Here he is. She is. Oh, there's mountains behind her, but I love how her wings are red and they're blocking like the obstacles almost in the background, represented by the mountain. But it also looks like sand dunes. Is that right? Sand dune? You know, in the desert, how they kind of go up and down like hills? That's what it almost looks like back there too. So I can't really say. It could be a mountain and it could be sand. Either way, it's some sort of obstacle. It's some sort of something behind her wings that I feel she's like blocking and telling you to focus here, be present, be now. With that water, man. I don't know why. I just love it. I love how she's just like, you know? I don't know what those symbols are. It's probably like sulfate and something, some alchemical shit. Because it's the alchemical symbols run deep within this deck. The vice versa. So yeah, Temperance. You know, this card was saying that you were fearful to come back out into the world and deal with the madness that's happening around you. That's why you're in this state, because something didn't come through because of some person. When you had the green light, you know, literally, he's green. And the knight, you had the armor, you had it all. You were ready. And then this King of Pentacles. The king rules what the king is in control of some sort of financial thing, because the knight is going out to achieve and to gain in that realm, and this person rules that realm. So that means he's playing some sort of part into why shit didn't pan out. Somebody's fucking with your shit. And I heard that somewhere. No, I didn't hear it. I read it. But they were talking about it jokingly, but now it's relating to this message, to this reading. If time is money, and if you're fucking with my time, you're fucking with my money. Don't know. I have to go back and see it so I can read it right, because I don't think I said it right. It was on, it was this person that I follow on YouTube, and their caption was that, and I was like, I thought it was something, I was like, ooh, drama, and I clicked on it, and it was like, oh, they're just joking, but it was a good, like, yeah, that makes sense. Let me see, I'm just gonna see if I can find it. If I can't, fuck it, let me see, I'm gonna pause. Found it, and all it says on this caption is, time is money, so don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with mine. Yeah. Time is money, so don't fuck with mine. That's what it said. And then I went in, because I was like, what is he talking about? And I realized they were just joking around. But I just like that. Time is money, so don't fuck with mine. And I feel somebody's fucking with yours. Because here's a delay. That's time. That's delayed results. And your kind of results you're looking for is this pentacle, my friend. I don't know what form. I don't know how. It could be job related. I don't know. But, it's dealing with pentacles. And this king could be, like a boss or higher up. Some shit. I don't even want to think of that. That's hurting me right here. It's hurting me right here in my third eye. That's okay. We got Temperance here. Bro, Temperance is literally coming in, like swooping in. And when I say swooping in, to save you from this, because this is where you're heading. This is where you're heading, my little Knight of Pentacles. Fool, fella. You're heading into this energy, and this isn't good. You can get stuck here, and then you're going into the 8 of Swords. And then you're going to be the 9 of Swords. And you ain't going to be the 10 of Swords, because that speaks of an ending. This speaks of a loop. Then depression and sadness, pain, suffering, and all this stuff that you're doing to yourself. These 3 weeks, be gentle with yourself. And the Temperance is literally coming in like... Pay attention. Look at me. Listen. Be here. Be calm. Breathe. Everything is fine. You're just going through a bump. But pay attention. Listen. Look at the water. Look at me. Be here. Listen. Breathe. Listen. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I've been saying that to a few people. Just breathe. For some reason. And I will be taking that suggestion myself. I haven't felt any of this yet, but you know, we still got 3 weeks, and Mercury retrograde is coming in like a fucking curveball. But we still have conjunction empowerment card. This is what the fuckery is gonna lead to. This is what this fuckery. That's why the Temperance is like, yo, you don't know what's up. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes, bro. Breathe. Follow me. Listen. Listen to the water. When I say listen, I mean the little. I don't know. I can hear it. I can hear like some sort of like meditative thing with the sloshing, or not even the fast. It's probably not going that fast, but it's like something like that, and it's repetitive, and it's like meditative, and like I don't know. It's just it's taking over your senses kind of thing. I love it. I love it. The Temperance right now is beautiful. 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 Okay. So I do want to read. I don't know why I'm reading a lot about this Four of Swords right now, because I feel you need to understand it. Now that we know the story for sure, you need to understand that vibe. And I like this book because it interprets, it reflects on it, and then it gives you actions to take. To, I guess, just actions to take to move past it quicker, more efficiently, more productively, so you can gain lessons from it. Because the Temperance here is telling me to stop anyway. With the red wings, like, yo, stop. Listen to me right now with this book. Okay, I'm going to start it all over now. Okay? So the reverse meaning for the Four of Swords in reverse. Reverse meaning of the Four of Swords in reverse. That means reverse. So that means we're back up to upright, right? I was thinking about Uno. You know when you put a reverse and then you put another reverse, that means it went back. Anyway. Reverse, the Fool finds exhaustion and burnout. Everything may be telling her that she... Look, it says her and she and all that, and I'm not about to be like he, she, and all that shit. I'm just going to read it the way it is, alright? You take it the way you want. Reversed, the Fool finds exhaustion and burnout. Everything may be telling her that she needs to take a break, but still, she resists. It can also indicate that a temporary rest has turned into passivity and stagnation. In her sanctuary, time doesn't stop. The world continues to place demands, but she may fear stepping back into the madness again. Alright, now this is the reflection. Are you being forced to take a break? What signs could you have heeded? Were others concerned with how hard you were pushing yourself? If you've instead struggled to bring yourself back into the world after recovery, you may still be in a vulnerable state. Can you find ways to be gentle, but also firm with yourself? Oye, didn't I say be gentle with yourself? Cindy, didn't you say be gentle with yourself, bro? Can you find ways to be gentle, but also firm with yourself? Alright, now these are the actions to take. Take a break. Don't push yourself for stepping away. Don't punish yourself for stepping away. Not everything has to rely on you. Plus, you are of no use to anyone when drained. If you've been forced to take a break, let yourself rest. Others can step up. Identify consequences. When you push yourself too hard, the consequences are often worse than if you had paced yourself. Take notice of the effects of overworking. Third, be proactive. Change and conflict can be unnerving, but they can also be catalysts for growth. Catalyst. That's the word I felt when this empowerment card that was the clarifier for Mercury retrograde in general empowerment. This is Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is the catalyst to something for you. Growth, pretty much. You're going to be stepping into 2024 a whole different motherfucking person. You got 3 weeks of fucking shit. 3 weeks. Not a whole year. Not a few months. No, bitch. 3 weeks. And things are going to just come up, but they're going to be good. Oh my God. Catalysts. Where was I? Change and conflict can be unnerving. That's literally the 3 weeks. Right here, be proactive these 3 weeks. Be proactive these 3 weeks. Because change and conflict can be unnerving, but they can also be catalysts for growth. If you are frustrated with the stagnation in your life, take the lead. But also take a break, but still be firm. So it's like, yeah, it's literally feeling, it's not telling me to let go. It is saying to step back, but still keep an eye. No. Look, all I know is that you need to take a break. And I feel maybe you have taken a break already. That's why they were saying that some people have taken a break. It said on here that it can also indicate that a temporary rest has turned into passivity and stagnation. So it's like, you need to realize where you are right now with this. Like, where does this one resonate with you? And from there, you can move forward. Either rest, recharge, come back stronger, or get the fuck up, be proactive, and take a lead in your life, like it said. Be empowered. Remember, the keywords for conjunction empowerment is combines with, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, activates, intensifies, authorizes, allies with. There's some sort of concentrates, saturates, overrides, overwhelms. Yeah, that's that. And this was the book that I was reading from. I got it from Five Below. Yes, they have a lot of like these kind of books, and it's weird. It's like, you know, you can only find these things at these like metaphysical shops that were scarce. Now it's like, oh yeah, we can go to Walmart and buy this shit. What? And it's almost feeling like it's being washed out. It used to be so secret. So gotta go places to find it, you know? Now it's like so accessible. You can get crystals delivered to your house from Amazon, which I wouldn't recommend, but you can. It's crazy. It's crazy how it's almost like it's losing its magic. I used to get in trouble for looking at stuff like this when I was younger because it was so secret. It was so hidden. It was so dark. Now it's like everywhere, and it's just become, I mean, I guess it's good, you know, it's easily accessible now. You don't have to go into like a fucking cottage with some weird old lady who has like a bunch of cobwebs everywhere, and you just want to get a vial of some special shit, you know? It's like now you can really just go out to the store and just purchase what you need, like Five Below. I like this reading, especially 2 days before Mercury retrograde. Not saying that this is going to be what your life is going to be like, but this is like a metaphor, or like, I don't know. It's like it's giving you, like, if anything does come up similar to this, or some sort of delay and frustration and like a mask being revealed, because like I did say that was going to happen in the month of December, and I've been hearing it in other people's readings too about like shady ass people being revealed, which is great, but man, does it come with the consequences of realization, you know? Like, realizing shit isn't just, oh, okay, I realized that, oh, let's keep moving on. No, it's like, I'm gonna compare it to something horrible, but it's like when somebody commits suicide. That person's like, oh, I'm just gonna kill myself, and then, you know, the world will be rid of me, because, you know, they're usually in a dark space where they feel like they don't matter in the world, so there's not gonna be any effect of them leaving this world their own way, you know, like killing themselves. But then when they're gone, there's this like fucking ripple effect that happens when somebody does that. There's like a sense of confusion and like anger, and towards the person who killed themselves, and to the people around, or the people who knew that person. And it's just like, what the fuck? It leaves a trail of what the fucks in so many lives. Now, I don't know why I'm using that as a as a comparison, but like when you realize something, especially when, yeah, it's great to know that you were right, but then you have to suffer the consequences of that realization, and having to like, oh my god, how do I say this? It's like you have to pick up the pieces or something. You have to start over. And it's gonna leave a thing in you, like a little needle in you or something, like a needle in your heart, a needle in your mind, of like being able to trust anybody else, you know? Or trust people in general. I had a better thought process on that than what I just said. But I hope you understand what I'm trying to say about realizing things, and then what that means once you realize that. It's not just carry on. It's usually a backlash or something like that. It's not fun to realize things. It's good to be right, but it's not fun. Because then you start to question everything. And other times it's good, and you can just carry on, and life is easier and all that jazz. And sometimes it's not. I was gonna pull clarifiers for these cards, but since the story changed, I think it's saying exactly what it needed to say, because I really don't care to read anymore. I will finish off with an oracle, and then I'm gonna probably start getting ready for work. It's a little early, but yeah. And I'm looking at this deck. I shuffled it and I left the deck here, the vice versa, and on top is this card. I keep looking at it. Oh, look what's under it. Oh my gosh. This was there, you know, this was here. I kept looking at it, I went to show you, and I looked, and mira what's at the bottom. And look what's at the bottom. Oh my god, the Knight of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Bro, that's where you're trying to be at, bro. Keep up the good work. I don't even need an oracle. No, fuck it, I'm still gonna do it, but dude. You see this man? This man is doing something. This is what the Pentacles is about. This is what the journey of the Pentacles is about, bro. It's passing on something that's worth more than gold. Even though it's going to give you gold, but it's going to be worth more than gold. It's something that will be passed down from generation to generation to generation. And that is what the King of Pentacles is about, like upright, like a proper king. He got there because he enriched his family, his legacy. This is just the beginning of it. And this is the 8 of Pentacles. So you're in the storyline, you're only like 2 pentacles away from 10 of Pentacles. Look at him. Viejo, his dog, his chair, and all those pentacles above him. That's where he ends up. From the Fool, from the Knight. It's so many pentacles on here. 4 pentacles. So many pentacles. All these cards are pentacles. It went from, and this is just on top of the deck. And there's another card that I'm gonna stop right there. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right there because I feel this is gonna be good. Ooh, it's gonna suck, but it's gonna be good. 8 of Pentacles. Look how he's teaching his son the ways of carpentry or whatever the fuck. No, not carpentry. This is what is the word for when you have a forge? Forging? When you welding? I don't know, with like metal and stuff. He's teaching his son how to make that, how to do that, because that's a skill. You know, that's a skill that comes in handy, and you can start a business, family business, and it can grow. You know, it could be passed down to, it could be just passed down within the family. You can be long gone dead and it'll still have your name and the family running it, you know what I mean? And then everybody will prosper from that one move you made by teaching your son, finally, you know? I mean, let's say this is in the past, you know, when things aren't the way they are now, where you can just start a company and buy a building and do all this stuff. It starts from somewhere, and it usually starts from somebody's grandpa, you know? This is like the first, imagine this being the first grandfather teaching his son his skill. And then generations later, he's the well-known, is that what is a, whatever, the last name, that's like my last name. Should I say my last name? No. Let's say his last name is Johnson. Oh, is that a Johnson hammer? Yeah, it is. I don't know. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's that. You know, this card, I'm going to stick on it, is what the Temperance is reminding you of. Stay steady. Stay here. Stay doing what you're doing. Keep going. Because what you're doing is prospering. Now, there will be obstacles. It's not going to be easy. It never fucking is easy to get to where you want to be. But to get to where you want to be, you have to transform and go through and so much shit to be able to be that level to get what you want. I always compare it, I don't know if I always compare it to it, but I always think about like video games. Those RPG games, like what is that game? I have a sticker on it. I don't know. Oh my god, I haven't played it in years and now I forgot the name of it. It's this RPG game, I guess it's called, where you just like free roam and then you go over here, you go over there, you do stuff and whatever. But there's like certain areas that, yeah, you can go in there and try to beat that boss, but you're not that level to be able to beat it. So every time you go over there, even though you think you're skilled and you got this weapon, whatever, your level isn't suitable to be able to sustain that level, to beat that boss. So you're just gonna keep getting killed and starting over. So, oh my god, I don't know why I'm having brain farts right now. Yeah, where you want to be. You can't get there just like that. You have to go through, you have to develop, you have to level up. Because wherever, this right here, this is where you want to be. To get there, you see how old he is? He went through his whole life to get to this shit. You know how much, I mean, just take a minute and talk to any old person out there, and they'll fill your brain with stories and experiences and life lessons that they went through. Now, this well-rounded individual who's sitting pretty in his wealth, his abundance. I mean, his chair is well structured. The walls behind him are secured. The foundation is strong. And he has a loyal companion. This is a good card. It's a beautiful card. This is where a lot of people want to be. This card and the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups are the best cards in the deck. The best. And this is where you're gonna go. This is where you're gonna go, bro. This is where you want to go. As this is where you start moving towards that. Now, this little bump in the road, that's fine. And you know what? The next card on this deck of vice versas is the Tower. Don't be afraid of this. Don't be afraid of this, because la gente que hace mal en tu vida is gonna be flying out of the windows like this shit. Get the fuck out. It's gonna take time. It's not gonna be in your hands either, because this all-seeing eye right here already knows the fucking I was gonna say niggas already knows the false people in your life and what they've been doing. And that's fine. Let them fucking keep doing the little dumb shit that they think they can get away with. You keep focusing on you. Keep focusing on you and what you're trying to do, your long-term vision and goals, and just keep pursuing and moving forward with that, because that's this other dumb shit that's around you is gonna get it. But don't worry about when it's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, who's gonna make it happen. If you're gonna do it, no. Focus on you and your goals and where you want to be, because where you want to be is way better than this bird shit, crumb shit that's happening around you. Stay focused. And the temperance is here, like, stay here, stay present. Look at this. Listen to this. Stay focused, stay present, and wake the fuck up. Okay? Get out of that mentality. Okay, back to this shit. So yeah, we had this one first, then the Ten of Pentacles, which is the end result, and then we have this Knight. He's here again. You're gonna get right back on your horse. And you got the Four of Pentacles. This Four of Pentacles to me is like, be careful with your money and how you spend it. You know, only put out what you need to put out, but hold tight to what you have. It might feel a little restrictive at the moment or at the time where you can't do what you really want to do because you're on a budget or you're holding on to your saving, whatever. Don't worry about that moment where, oh, I can't go out with my friends and have a good time. I have to stay home because, you know, I got a budget. I know people don't talk like that, but, you know, I got to save money. I can't go out right now. Like, you know, you got bigger, better things than fucking going to a bar and getting drunk. Because this mentality, this mentality, this mentality, this mentality, this mentality is where it's gonna get you to the winnings later on in the future. And this doesn't mean that it's gonna happen when you're old. No, this is just, it's showing you, like, you know, he went through a lot to get to this. His whole life, not whole life. He's not gonna die like shortly after, but you know, it took a long time to get him to this point. So it's gonna take a long time for you to get to wherever it is you're trying to get to, but just keep persevering forward, and you know, don't worry about the setbacks. The setbacks are always good. Mercury retrograde, let it come in and flood your life. Mercury retrograde it's literally a reassessing. Is reassessing on there? Is override reassessing? I don't know. Just embrace Mercury retrograde in all of its chaos, all of its frustrations, because it's literally just a pit stop to get you to where it's like a pit stop for shit to get like this. It's not an eclipse. It's not eclipsing shit out, but like it's almost giving me that vibe. Let the towers happen. Let the fucking rockiness happen, because you know what? It's literally shaping you to where you need to be to get to where you want to be. It's shaping everything. So let this person do whatever the fuck they want. Now, this person does have some sort of foot in your sitch. Oh, the Magician's here too. And the Three of Cups, because, oh, the Ten of Swords, I said it. Okay, there is an ending. But See, it's gonna end eventually. It's all gonna end. All this backstabbing bullshit's gonna end. It's fine. Let it end. It's just gonna suck. You're literally gonna die. But you got the Magician and this Three of Cups. This empowerment card did speak of, I did say something about, because the joining forces and allies with combines with all those keywords, key phrases, whatever, was giving me the vibe that you're not doing this alone. There's like, I don't know, people. This one's giving me people now. That's gonna help you get to where you want to be, or at least help you in the season to keep you right. I don't know. It could be friends, because I usually get friends with this Three of Cups or something, and then you have the power to do it. Like, you're literally manifesting everything. You could be manifesting frustrations too, because of like the delays and the frustration. But that's human. You know, we can't control every thought that passes through our brain and gets projected into our worlds. We can't control that. But we can try. We can control how we respond to these things that happen. But I feel there's people out there that can help. I feel there's genuine people out there who literally are good in your life in this season, or in your life. I don't know. But the Tower is happening. That's fine. Let it. Whatever gets revealed, whatever gets delayed, it's all meant to happen that way. Even if you don't like it, it's all meant to happen that way. And then remember what the Temperance is saying. Stay here, stay present, focus, breathe. Okay, let me finish this up, because I want to do something else than read right now. Oh man. I'm gonna get an advice card from the Sorceress Tarot. Tarot of Sorceress. Oh shit. Sorry. I didn't know that was there. Oh no. Let's do Sacred Symbols. Sacred Symbols, yeah. I did want to pull a tarot card from the Sorceresses. It's pretty cool. The deck is a little different from the traditional tarot, so I'm curious to see what wants to be said from this deck, and then I'll take a symbol from these guys. Sacred Symbol Oracle deck. First, let's see what the Tarot of the Sorceress has to say. Because it has seasons and stuff. I don't know. So, let's see. I'm not going to read reversals because it's a message, not an interpretation. I don't know. I'm just talking to myself, I guess. I have so many cards everywhere. It doesn't look organized. There we go. It's off fire. Yep. Ace of Fire. Perfect. Ace of Fire. See? Got that one. Got that fire. Got that drive. Got that passion. You got it. There's like uncontrollable. You can't control it because there's people who are playing. That sucks. I'm not gonna lie. That sucks. Straight out of the deck, we got New Moon. Do we have a new moon coming? Yeah. Tuesday, the day before Mercury Retrograde on Wednesday. Tuesday, we have a new moon. I will read that. But let's see. Ace of Fire and New Moon. I like that. I like the way these two cards look right now. Right? I love it. I love it. Ah. Okay, a card fell. Hesitantly, but it fell. Oh my god! Okay, before I shuffled, and I saw this one, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna read it. So I took it out of the box, out of the deck, and put it in the next deck card after this was this card, Growth. I saw it, I didn't say anything, and I just started shuffling, and we got it. We got it back. Growth. What did I say in the very beginning? No, I didn't say it in the beginning. I said it when I was talking about this card. It's a catalyst for growth. This period is a catalyst for growth. And oh my god, I did say that. I did something. I love how these cards look right now. The purple, the black, the yellow, the white, the spiral, the circle, the fire, the hand, all of it. It's so beautiful. But I had said on a like whimsical little, no, that was November. I said for further growth in November. We're now mid-December and we're really talking about growth now. Tell you how time doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I love this. These three cards are beautiful. And we have a new moon in the 12th. Ugh. My god. Growth. I feel it in my, right here. Right in my gut. Not here. Not there. Like right in the middle. Where a baby would be. Ace of Fire. That's a baby. Okay. Ace of Fire. All right. Keywords: vitality, creative birth, sexual explosion, positive renewal. Didn't I say right here where a baby would be? That's the Ace of Fire too. And we have creative birth. That's literally what it was. Sexual explosion, positive renewal. The element of fire expresses the rawest form of energy, of creative force, but also passion or sexual energy. Fire can be an inner fire and can invoke a motivation or consuming influence. It can also be your own vitality as well as your need to express yourself to reveal what dwells inside you. A need to express yourself. To reveal what dwells inside of you. Art for me. I don't do it a lot, but when I do, it comes out like gloriously. And sometimes I just stare at it for like days. Not consistently, but I just get to it and I probably stare at it for at least 20 minutes. Just, I'm lying. Maybe like 5 minutes. Staring at my piece of art like I just did that. It's like when you take a nice shit and then you turn around and look at your shit. You're like, damn, that came out of me. That's literally how my painting art for me is. My art. Like when I paint something that's like, that was a moment, and that moment I see it on canvas and I'm just like, wow, that's heavy right there. Ace of Fire, baby. All right, new moon. New moon from the Sacred Symbols Oracle. New moon. Love it. That's Tuesday. Today's Sunday. New moon, a new beginning, a fresh start. Look at that. They even look the same. That little symbol down there, which is a 0 because it's the tarot, literally looks like this new moon. Okay? A new beginning, a fresh start, and an auspicious time to start new projects. Drawing this card invites you to begin again. Meditate on this at the new moon to bring new energy into your life. Write a list of intentions, dreams, goals, and wishes to support new direction and invite in inspiration. That like tongue twisted me for a second. And wishes to support new direction and invite in inspiration. The new moon is earth-based religions, is a symbol of new beginnings and a fortune time to plant new seeds for the future. Yep. So it's funny how like when I first read the first cards, the first tarot spread, I'm reading about Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is on Tuesday. Today's Sunday, and I was like, this is starting the beginning of the Mercury retrograde, getting that Fool card. So I was like, God, I'm talking about it, and it's just like in 2 days, and that's the new beginning, is Mercury retrograde. And now getting the new moon, which is a day before the fucking Mercury retrograde begins. Even though we're in Shadow Realm right now, we should start already feeling the theme of the fucking 3 weeks. I'm sorry, I started thinking about my own life. I was like, what's my theme? I will reflect on that after this video. So yeah, new moon, right before Mercury retrograde, we get the new moon card. We have the Fool card for the Mercury retrograde reading. That's happening in 2 days. And it's just like it said, meditate on this at the new moon, which is the day before Mercury retrograde, for this Mercury retrograde reading. To bring new energy into your life, write a list of intentions, dreams, goals, and wishes to support new direction and invite in inspiration. I'm going to do that. You should do that. And then right after that, we got growth. What is that about? We know, but what does the book say? A time of evolution, and growth is here. You may be leaving behind outdated and antiquated relationships, mentors, belief systems, situations, or environments. If you are inquiring about a situation or relationship, this card calls for a deeper commitment or a decision to let go in order to honor your journey. Draw another card for clarity about which direction to take regarding your situation. This card represents knowing that all will be well and for the highest good. Yes. Yes. Mercury retrograde, empowerment, catalyst for growth. Yes. Amazing. And I'm not going to draw another card to see what direction because we know. But I will. I don't know why. I'm curious. I'm just curious. I don't want to read anymore, but I'm curious. For curiosity. Oh, we got 2 cards. Oh, look at that. Veiled and transformation. Veiled and transformation. In which direction? Let's read what veiled means, because that's the card I saw first. 38. Veiled. All is not being revealed at this time. All is not being revealed at this time. Is someone around you hiding or holding back information or an aspect of themselves? Please use caution in proceeding. I'm happy I pulled these cards. Or perhaps the mask is inviting you to be more protective of what you share. Draw another card for clarity in your next right action. You can meditate on the mask to achieve altered states of awareness and encourage hidden abilities to rise to the surface of your consciousness. And it said to pull another card, but another card did come out with it. Transformation. It said to draw another card for clarity in your next right action. Transformation. The butterfly goes through many stages before it becomes the beautiful creature it is. Honor your process and allow your beauty to be seen by all. Yes. That is like shining a light through the darkness. Fuck what is happening around you. You keep fucking striving, and shining. You keep on doing you, boo. And when you do you, boo, you do glow and shine. So it's like, that's all you gotta do. Stay focused. Temperance, stay focused. And shine on. Let the vampiric haters dissolve in your sunlight. Wear more, it says, honor your process and allow your beauty to be seen by all. Wear more color to help announce the arrival of your exquisite transformation. Meditate on this when you want to call in more beauty, grace, and acceptance during times of transition. There is the transitional phase here. Where is it? Oh yeah, Tower. Yeah, Tower. And this is a transitional phase as well. The delay and then falling into this hole, not necessarily a hole, but falling into this mindset, I should say, of not wanting to come back into the light of things. And this is telling me that this is just part of your transformation. So keep going. I mean, you were the the Knight of Pentacles. Keep it up. Don't shy away from the light because things didn't work out for you. Keep going. Keep shining. Keep doing you, boo. Keep doing this. Okay? You have the armor to withstand the blows, to protect you from the outer elements of life. You have the armor. So keep moving. And you are, because remember, we did see him again. And he's kind of sitting still, but he's here again. I was going to say, it reminds me of Christmas. I don't know why Christmas keeps coming up for me. And Christmas is in the middle of the 2 weeks period. So, oh no, it's the last week. I was thinking of my Christmas party. Keep up. Keep it. Keep it going, man. Look at his antlers and look at the top of the wings of the butterfly. It just feels the same. They're like both like this. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Keep it up, keep it up. How to just bring it back around, I love it. So that's all, guys. You know what you gotta do. Now you have an awareness of what might come around, the fuckery that might come around. Not even fuckery. The delays and frustrations that might come around these next 3 weeks. I want to pull one more card, but it's super, super small. I'm going to pick a door card to represent the new year. I know I did this already in the December reading, but I want to do one right now. The end of Mercury Retrograde. What door is being revealed? What door is opening for you? I fell down here. The end of Mercury Retrograde. Three of Cups. What? I didn't even know this card was in here. Three of Cups. We had that. Where is it? I was saying, oh my god. I was saying that it feels like there's friendships around. This is the Three of Cups. Let's read it. A toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. Three of Cups is in happiness. Three cheers are done. Wait, let me read that again. It was like a rhyme or some shit. A toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. Three cups in happiness. Three cheers are done. Celebration is near. Oh my god, that gave me chills and like excitement. Oh my god, look at the doorway. I mean, I'm like, oh my god, like it's grand, but it's like so pretty. And then this is the landscape of the, god, you can't really see it, but it still kind of has that vibe with the trees and the fields. I mean, coño, man, I love this. Celebration is near. At the end of retrograde. Friendship. Three cheers are done. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh my god, I didn't even know that this card, it's not a tarot card. It's just talking about three cheers and friendship and shit. And Three of Cups, like, that's what the Three of Cups in tarot means. And this is not a tarot card. It's so cool. I love it. And I just love it because, you know, after all this frustration and delays and setbacks and like uncertainty and fear and in just 3 weeks, like that's a lot to just go through in 3 weeks. To come out with this celebration is near, something happens, man. There's like something else it's like the tower, you know, does its thing and then something else gets revealed. And it could be a sense of friendship or a family or like support system. Something else more positive than what this tower was, you know, towering out of your life. Something more aligned with like the principles of the Pentacles. Something more sustainable, something more grounding, something more real, something more tangible. Or lucrative. Friendship is lucrative, not in a financial way, even though I think lucrative only means financial whatever. I feel it's like the word abundant. It's not, you know, you hear the word abundant, you think it's like financial abundance. No, it's like abundance in love, in spirituality, in happiness, and like, you know, there's so many other ways to be abundant. And I feel that that's what's going to be revealed. It's like something gets, you know, something happens that's not great and it puts you in this mode, but by the end of this retrograde, something else will be revealed that's just the quite opposite of the negative shit that's been happening. And it's going to be just even richer. And it's going to help you, I think. Like, help your soul, help your mind, help your, I don't know, it's just going to be like this positiveness. I pray for that. For all of us. I pray for that. I wish that for everyone. If they go through something like this. Oof. It's okay. Temperance, remember. Don't forget she's buried underneath all these cards, but because look at this mess. I have cards everywhere. She's buried under here, but she's here as serving as a reminder. Serving you to stop. Her red wings give me like this grand stop. Don't even look. Don't look at the map. Don't look at what's back here. Just stop and look at this. Listen to these. Look at these. Just look. Stop. Don't look past me. Just look here. Stay here. Stay present. Listen. Breathe. Listen. Breathe. And then keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know, because this is gonna pay off pay off big, and then you're gonna have a surprise. Wait, surprise. I don't know. Celebration is near. And what is the biggest celebration happening at the end of retrograde? Happy New Year! 2024. It ends on New Year's Day, retrograde. January 1st. How nice. How fitting. I'm glad I read. First time ever. I did a Mercury retrograde reading, and coña! At the end of the day, you're going to be more empowered. Use this time period as a catalyst for empowerment and growth. If you play your cards right, you can do it. You can use this time to really get ahead. Okay, that is all. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. It is 12:26 right now for me, p.m. And yeah, that's it. Until the next time, bye.